Welcome everyone to my kitchen. I am so excited to share with you some really great cooking tips as well as about 5 or so of my favorite tools that I love to use for making fast and healthy meals. So I hope that you are inspired as well. Go ahead and say hi in the comments so that I know you're watching and so that I can give you a welcome. So the first thing that I want to ask you is how many times have you made plans ahead to grill out for supper only to be rained out? It's a big bummer, right? Or when you go to put your burgers on the grill, they either fall apart or they turn out like hockey pucks. Yeah, me too. And that's why I love the Deluxe Electric Grill and Griddle. Not only do I not have to plan my menu around the weather forecast, but I also get the most delicious, juicy and hamburger that stays together every single time. And it's really easy to use. So I'm going to show you how to make some juicy burgers on it. And I don't have to worry about the temperature or forgetting them for being on there too long because it sets the temperature for me and it shuts off when it's done. So that is perfect for me when I'm super busy with trying to get everything else done while supper's cooking. I want to show you how I use it. Right now I have the grill plates on it, but it also comes with a flat griddle plate as well, which is great for cooking breakfasts and things like that. And you can also add on waffle plates as well, so it will do breakfasts too. So then when I'm done, then all I have to do is pop them out. They easily interchange, and then I can throw them all in the dishwasher. So no scrubbing, right? Bingo. There's actually 3 different cooking positions. So you can cook with it completely closed like this, or this top piece will lay completely flat back, so you can make like 12 pancakes at a time. And there's also a hover setting so that you can set it up higher which is great for like paninis and pizzas so that you're not squishing your toppings, right? So that's really easy. The other thing that I love about it is that you can set the time and the temperature. So it has this great dashboard down here that's really user-friendly. There's lots of different settings for like searing, panini, keeping things warm. So if your family's not home yet, then you can keep your meal warm. There's also a custom setting. So if you want to cook for 5 minutes at 350 degrees, it will do that for you. And you can set the bottom temperature on the bottom plate different than the top plate. So I use that for pizzas all the time so that it still keeps my crust warm without burning it, but the top will melt my cheese and all the toppings on it. So it's really good for making pizzas. I also really like to say that this grill and griddle is like having your own restaurant in your kitchen. So if you can recreate like all your favorite meals. If you have your favorite sandwich shop, or you have your favorite diner, pizza joint, you can make burgers, steaks, whatever, you can totally do that. So now we're going to make our delicious burgers. I have a pound of ground beef in my medium mixing bowl here. And you know how sometimes burgers can get dry and you just need to have a drink with them? Well, the secret to the juicy burger is to add a couple tablespoons of water, cold water specifically, because it adds moisture to your meat and it also helps incorporate the seasonings that we're going to add for the best flavor. So now to get that flavorful burger that tastes just like the restaurant, your favorite restaurant, I like to use the 3 onion rub. So it's Pampered Chef's exclusive spice blend of 3 different types of onions. And it goes great with chicken, meatloaf, or mixing with mayo for an aioli topping. And all we do is add a couple tablespoons. So fun fact, the caps of these spices are about a tablespoon. So if you're in a pinch, you can just use the cap to measure your spices. Okay. And then we're going to mix together with a fork. So this is just super quick, super easy, very few ingredients. Okay, I think it's looking really good. So we're going to start making them into patties now. So, and this recipe is really easy to double as well if you wanted to make more. So we're going to get out our burger and patty press. There we go, lots of P words. So it can make either a slider size with this insert, or we'll take it out and we'll make bigger hamburgers. So it can make up to half-pound burgers with this. So you can get really customize the size that you want, as well as any sort of fillings. If you wanted to put cheese in it, you could do that. I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of oil. So this is my kitchen spritzer. I use this all the time in place of like your aerosol cans. Okay, and now we're going to just fill our press. And you know what? This would work great too if you wanted to make these ahead and put them in the freezer. You could put like just put a piece of wax paper in between each patty, and then they'd be ready to go. And that would really save you money too, because I know you can buy patties already made in the grocery store, but they sure charge you a lot more for those. So it's really easy to make your own, and they taste so much better. So now we just take the little press and kind of roll it around in here, and it has a little indentation that creates a little dent in it, so that helps when the patty rises. It doesn't get like that domed shape on top that you can run into when you make your own hamburgers. Let's see, I gotta grab a plate to put these out on. Okay, so here we go. Then you just press on the back. Whoop. And there we go. We have our patty is all ready to go. If you find that your hamburger is sticking when you're trying to remove it from the press, it's probably because it's not cold enough. Burgers need to be cold so that they will keep their form. Okay. So there we go. And we'll keep going until we get 4 burgers out of this 1 pound. Okay, so I went ahead and made some smaller slider ones as well, kind of for the kids, and then you can see the difference in the sizes as well. So our grill is preheated, and I'm going to add a little bit of oil onto it. Okay, and now we will put our burgers right on here. So you can see that there's actually room for probably about 2 more burgers on here. There's lots of cooking space. So to get it cooked to the perfect temperature, I have inserted the probe. I'm going to put this into the middle of my burger, and I set my temperature. I want it to cook to about 5 degrees below where I want it to be, because meat will always continue cooking at about 5 more degrees after you're done with taking it off the heat. So I have the probe in there, I set the temperature, and we're just gonna hover the top here a little bit to get it all cooking evenly. And I'm gonna press start. And then it will start cooking and shut off once it reaches the temperature. Okay, so while our burgers are cooking, I am going to toast our buns a little bit by putting them into our deluxe air fryer. So I just put them on the baking racks, and I'm going to toast them for about 3 or 4 minutes. It's just like a toaster, but we don't have a toaster anymore because the Deluxe air fryer does everything that a toaster would. So I'll put that in there and we'll get that going too. Okay, so our burgers are up to temperature. They cooked really fast, like just a few minutes. And I didn't have to flip them, and it shut off when it was done. So I know that they are perfectly cooked. So now we're going to use this top and bottom heat feature to melt our cheese. So I just changed the settings so that the bottom is just a really low temperature to keep the burgers warm. And then I turned the top plate to a higher temperature. And now we're going to set it so that it hovers right above our burgers and it just melts the cheese nicely on top. Okay, here's our buns. Look at how nice and toasty those are. And our cheese is all melty, so we're ready to bring them off the grill and onto our buns. Okay. There we go, look at this. Ready for your favorite toppings, and they have all these nice grill marks on it. Also, the grill has a really nice large drip tray for any sort of grease for the foods that you cook, and that's dishwasher safe as well, so that's really nice. So there are my secrets to the best homemade juicy burger that you will ever have. So let me know which tip was maybe most helpful to you, and also which tool do you think would help you save the most time in your kitchen. Now, you can get the Deluxe Electric Grill and Griddle for $3.49, and it comes with these grill plates as well as the griddle plates, so you get 2 different sets of plates, and it also comes with this great cooking guide that has all the tips to get you started and some awesome delicious recipes as well. And it also comes with me to help you get going with it. And you can start cooking with it as soon as like next week because it will arrive really quickly. And basically, it's less than $1 a day. When you think about it, like going to your favorite burger joint or your favorite restaurant, you're never going to get a meal for under $1. But when you have the Deluxe Electric Grill and Griddle, you can use it for every single meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, every single day if you want to, and it will be less than $1 a day. So you can do that, or you can get your own friends together for a fun online party just like this, and hosts get it for half price. So that brings it down to $174.50. There we go. Math is not my strong suit, but you certainly have some great options to start cooking with all of these tools. So let me know which sounds the best to you, and put it in the comments. So have a great day. Bye.